Albertus Magnus de Praedicabilibus, Episode 8. Et gratia Elius communis est in omnia scientia modus unus communis, omnis scientiae, et hic modus est per actum rationis, qui ratio cognatio siva argumentatio est, de cognitione cogniti procedens in scientiam eius, quod erat incognitum, secundum quod Isaac in libro de definitionibus rationem definiens, dicit quod ratio est animae intellectualis virtus, faciens currere causam in causatum. And gratia, by virtue of that common thing in every science, there is in omni scientia, in every science, every area of knowledge, modus unus communis, one shared or common methodology of every class of knowledge or science. And this modus, hic modus est, this method or manner or approach, exists per actum rationis, by means of or through the act, the function, the operation of reason. The preposition per always and only takes the accusative, here actum, masculine singular accusative, with the feminine singular genitive rationis. And the antecedent then of qui is going to be actum. So through the function, the operation of reason, which, that's the actum, which is, est, ratiocinatio, ratiocination, that is the process of reasoning, or it is the process of forming arguments, argumentatio. Both of these are feminine singular nominative. They are abstract third declension nouns, as is rationis. So it is a ratiocination, process of reasoning, or the process of the formation of arguments, de cognitione, about the knowledge of that which is known, and it is preceding or progressing procedens. This is an adjective, a participle that is, from the third conjugation verb procedo, procedere. So it is an actum that is advancing procedens from what is known, or from a knowledge of that which is known. And cognitione is feminine singular and ablative, is the object of the preposition de. So from the knowledge of what is known, neuter singular genitive, to the scientiam, the knowledge here, science, taken in a different sense than cognitione, which means something like recognition or realization, to the knowledge of that thing, quod erat incognitum, of that thing which had been, or was simply, unknown. And in an English translation, we would most likely make a full stop here. Of course, Latin doesn't need to do that. Secundum quod. Secundum is a preposition, and like per, it always and only patterns with the accusative, according to which Isaac, and we'll see in a moment who this is, Isaac, in his book, in libro, his volume De Definitionibus, in his volume on definitions, he is defining reason. As he defines reason, he says, dicit. Were I the editor, I would probably strike this comma, but an argument can be made for retaining it, I suppose. According to which, secundum quod, Isaac says in his book on definitions, as he defines reason, he says that, quote here introducing indirect statement, as was common in the medieval period, he says that reason, ratio, here comes the definition, is the power, virtus, animae intellectualis, the power of a reasonable or an intellectual, an understanding, an intelligent mind, animae. One could also translate animae as soul, and perhaps that's a better translation in this context. I'm unsure. So reason is the power. What kind of power? It's the power of an intellectual and understanding soul. Faciens currere causam, producing or causing the cause of something to have recourse, to run back to the thing which was caused. Faciens here is a participle from the third conjugation verb facio, facere, very common verb. Currere or currere, how we translate this is really crucial to our understanding, and I'm not exactly sure how I want to take it. Causing or producing, that's what ratio does. causing the cause of something, curere, to extend or to correspond maybe to the thing which was caused. When Albertus Magnus says Isaac, he means the famous Jewish philosopher Isaac Israeli ben Solomon from the 9th and 10th century.